Next topic of trigonometric functions is periodic functions and trigonometric equations. Here, first we should know what is periodic function. If any function fx given, if fx plus k equal to fx, then function fx is known as periodic function, and the minimum value of k is known as period of function. For example, sin x plus 2 pi or sin 2 pi plus x equal to sin x. Sin x plus 4 pi get is equal to sin x. Sin x plus 6 pi equal to sin x. Therefore, here in place of k, 2 pi written. Here 4 pi, 6 pi, 8 pi are 12 pi. Then the minimum value of k is known as period of the function. If function is sin x, then minimum value of k is 2 pi. Therefore, you can say sin x is a periodic function of period 2 pi. Means 2 pi is the period of sin x. Can you guess the period of cos x? Same pattern. Cos x plus 2 pi, cos x plus 4 pi or cos x plus 6 pi, all values equal to cos x. Same for cosec and sec. Therefore, period of sin x, cos x, cosec x and sec x is 2 pi. Because after 2 pi their values are going to repeat. Value of sin pi by 6 root 3 by 2. Then value of sin 2 pi plus pi by 6 again root 3 by 2. Same value. After the interval of 2 pi, value of trigonometric function sin, cos, sec and cosec going to repeat. Therefore, 2 pi is known as period of these four trigonometric functions. Now, what about tan and cot? Since tan pi plus x or tan x plus pi equal to tan x, or cot x plus pi equal to cot x. Therefore, period of tan and cot is pi, and it is known as periodic function with period pi. Or you can say tan x is a periodic function having period pi, or cot x is a periodic function with period pi. This is the first part which is necessary for you. You should know periodic function and period of a function. Okay, next, trigonometry equations. Here, two results you should know. One is principal solution, second is general solution. Solution of trigonometry equation which belongs between 0 to 2 pi is known as principal solutions. For example, sin x equal to 1 by 2. You have to find the value of x in the interval 0 to 2 pi. 0 to 2 pi means first quadrant, second quadrant and third quadrant and fourth quadrant. Since sin x equal to 1 by 2, x equal to 30 degree or pi by 6, all of you know. Since sin x is positive in which quadrant? First quadrant and second quadrant. Third quadrant, sin is negative. Fourth quadrant, sin is negative. Therefore, from 0 to 2 pi, there are two possible values of x, which you can write. Sin x equal to sin pi by 6, because value of sin pi by 6 is equal to 1, 2. Or sin pi minus pi by 6. In previous video, I have covered identity sine pi minus theta equal to sine theta. Sine pi minus pi by 6 equal to sine pi by 6. Both values are same. It implies there are two angles, two values of x for which sin x equal to 1 by 2. These two values of x known as principal solution of trigonometric equation sin x equal to 1 by 2. I hope meaning of principal solution is clear. Now next, tan x equal to 1 upon root 3. If tan x equal to 1 upon root 3, what is the value of x? So x equal to 30 degree. Value of tan 30 or tan pi by 6 equal to 1 upon root 3. Now 1 upon root 3 before it is a positive sign, and tan is positive in which quadrant? First and third quadrant. In first quadrant, tan 30 or tan pi by 6 both the same. And in third quadrant we can write tan pi plus pi by 6. That again identity from previous video. Tan pi plus alpha equal to tan alpha. Tan pi plus pi by 6 equal to tan pi by 6. Both result is same. But two values of x you are getting here. One is pi by 6, second is pi by 6. Therefore, principal solution of tan x equal to 1 upon root 3 we can write as pi by 6 or 7 pi by 6. It is known as principal solution. I hope this part is clear. Now next, general solution. General solution. Due to periodic property of trigonometric function, there are infinite values of x which satisfy the equation. The expression which represent all values of x in general form is known as general solution. For example, 2 cos x minus 1 equal to 0. It is a trigonometric equation. You have to find the value of x. Now, cos x equal to 1 upon 2. Cos x equal to 1 upon 2 means cos 30 degree. Cos 60. Which value is 1 upon 2? Cos 30 or cos 60? I hope all of you can guess. Cos value of cos 60 is 1 upon 2. And cos 60 we can write as cos pi by 3. Since period of cos x is 2 pi, it implies cos 2 pi plus pi by 3 is same as cos pi by 3. Or also you can write cos 2 pi minus pi by 3. Identity of covered. Cos 2 pi minus theta equal to cos theta. The cos 2 pi minus pi by 3 again equal to cos pi by 3. Therefore, cos 2 pi plus pi by 3 or minus pi by 3, both value is cos pi by 3 and value of cos pi by 3 means 1 by 2. It implies values of x we can write pi by 3 or 2 pi plus pi by 3 or next period 2 pi plus 2 pi 4 pi, 4 pi plus pi by 3 or 4 pi minus pi by 3 or 6 pi plus minus pi by 3 or in general form we can write 2n pi plus minus pi by 3. Our general solution of equation 2x minus 1 equal to 0 we can write as x equal to 2n pi plus minus pi by 3. For different value of here, you will get different values of x. Therefore, it is known as general solution. In terms of n, you are going to represent the solution of the equation. And here you are getting infinite number of solutions. Now, some equations which we are going to discuss now. General solution of sin x equal to 0. In previous video, I have covered this topic for sin x equal to 0, cos x equal to 0, tan x equal to 0. But again, I want to cover here as a revision along with derivation. If sin x equal to 0, we have to write all possible values of x. Just concentrate in this figure. X-axis, y-axis drawn here, intersection point O, angle x, and one side is given as OP. Means angle POM is given as x. Since given as sin x equal to 0 and value of sin x in this triangle is perpendicular upon hypotenuse, means PM upon OP. Cross multiply. So PM equal to 0 into OP means 0. And if OP PM is 0, then you can see OP coincide with OX. Also written as OX dash. Can you guess about OX dash? If PM equal to 0, then value of x is 0, or second option, if x equal to 180 degree means pi, then again value of PM is 0. Therefore, we can see OP coincides with OX or OX dash. It coincides with OX if x equal to 0. If x equal to 180 degree, then OP coincides with OX dash. And if OP coincides with OX, value of x is 0. If coincides with OX dash, value of x is pi or 180 degree. Again continue. If coincide again with OX after one round, angle is 2 pi. Next 3 pi, 4 pi in this pattern. Follow the reverse order. You can write minus pi, minus 2 pi, means measure of angle is clockwise direction, then negative angles are there, minus pi, minus 2 pi. In a general form, we can write x equal to n pi, n belongs z, means n is an integer. Hence, general solution of sin x equal to 0 is x equal to n pi, n belongs z. Cos x equal to 0. Figure is same. Cos x equal to 0 means you can write OM upon OP equal to 0 or OM equal to 0. OM equal to 0 means base is 0. If base is 0, then OP coincide with OY. If OP coincide with OY means value of x is 90 degree, and 90 degree also known as pi by 2. Or it coincide with OY dash. If coincide with OY dash, then it is equal to x equal to 270 degree. 270 degree means 3 pi by 2. Remember, this 90 degree means pi by 2. 2 times of pi by 2 means 180 degree, which is known as pi radian. 3 times of pi by 2, 270 degree. That is written as 3 pi by 2. 3 times of pi by 2, and pi by 2 means 90 degree. 3 times of 90 degree means 270 degree. Similarly, if clockwise you move, then minus pi by 2, minus 3 pi by 2. It implies value of x in general form. You can write 1 into pi by 2, 3 into pi by 2, 5 into pi by 2 means odd multiples of pi by 2. And odd number you can write as 2n plus 1 or 2n minus 1. X equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2. N belongs Z. Or also we can write as 2n minus 1. 2n minus 1 also represent odd numbers. Hence, general solution of cos x equal to 0 is x equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2, where n belongs Z. Next, tan x. Tan x equal to 0 means perpendicular upon base equal to 0 means perpendicular cross multiply perpendicular equal to 0. If Pm equal to 0, property same like sin x, then value of x is 0 degree or 0 radian. Then OP coincide with OX. If x equal to 180 degree or pi radian, remember 180 degree also known as pi radian, then OP coincide with OX dash. Therefore, values of x you can write 0, pi, 2 pi or minus pi, minus 2 pi, or in general form x equal to n pi. Therefore, general solution of tan x equal to 0 is n pi. N belongs Z. Next, or cot x. If cot x equal to 0, then OM upon OP. Pm equal to 0, cross multiply OM equal to 0, then OP coincide with OI or OI dash. Then if coincide with OI, then value of x is pi by 2 or 90 degree. Coincide with OI dash, then 3 times of pi by 2 or 270 degree. Or in general form we can write x equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2, odd multiples of pi by 2. Therefore, general solution of cot x equal to 0 is x equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2. One more result you should remember, since cosec x and sec x are never 0. Therefore, if any time written cosec x equal to 0 or sec x equal to 0, it has no solution because it is not possible. Value of cosec x will never 0. Now next, if sin x equal to sin alpha t, in this form we are getting a trigonometric equation, and you have to write the value of x in terms of alpha. Then just try to solve it. Sin x equal to sin alpha. Transfer left side, sin x minus sin alpha equal to 0. Sin x minus sin alpha. One identity you have covered, sin c minus sin d. Sin c minus sin d means 2 cos c plus d by 2 into sin c minus d by 2. Same formula apply here. 2 cos c plus d by 2, 2 cos x plus alpha by 2 into sin x minus alpha by 2. Product of two factors equal to 0. It implies cos x plus alpha by 2 equal to 0, or you can say sin x minus alpha by 2 equal to 0. If cos x plus alpha by 2 0, then x plus alpha by 2 equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2. I hope just in this video I have covered this part. If cos x equal to 0, then x equal to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. In place of x here, x plus alpha by 2 written. Therefore, x plus alpha by 2 equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2. 2 in cancel out both sides. Therefore, x equal to 2n plus 1 into pi minus, if second factor, sin x minus alpha by 2 equal to 0. Also, we have covered this part. If sin theta equal to 0, then theta equal to n pi. Therefore, sin x minus alpha by 2 equal to n pi. X minus alpha equal to 2n pi, or x equal to 2n plus 1, 2n pi plus alpha. Just combined form we have to write these two equations. First equation is x equal to 2n plus 1 pi minus alpha, and second is 2n pi plus alpha. Observe carefully. If coefficient of pi is odd number, then there is negative sign. And if coefficient of pi even number, then positive sign. In combined form, we can write these two results as x equal to n pi plus minus 1 power n into 1. Just observe. If coefficient of pi even number, n is even number, it becomes positive. If odd number, then its value is negative. Therefore, general solution of sin x equal to sin alpha, we can write as x equal to n pi plus minus 1 power n into alpha. Since cosec x equal to cosec alpha is same as sin x equal to sin alpha, because it is reciprocal both sides. Cosec x we can write as 1 upon sin, cosec alpha 1 upon sin alpha. Reciprocal both sides, you will get sin x equal to sin alpha. Therefore, general solution of cosec x equal to cosec alpha is same as sin x equal to sin alpha, and result you can write as x equal to n pi plus minus 1 power n into alpha. Then next, if cos x equal to cos alpha written, then same process, transfer left side, apply formula cos c minus cos d. Previous video I covered cos c minus cos d, 2 sin c plus d by 2 into sin c minus d by 2. 2 sin x plus alpha by 2 into sin x minus alpha by 2. Product of two factors equal to 0. It implies first factor sin x plus alpha by 2 equal to 0 or sin x minus alpha by 2 equal to 0. If sin x plus alpha by 2 equal to 0, then x plus alpha by 2 equal to n pi. That we have covered. Sin x equal to 0 means x equal to n pi. In place of x plus alpha by 2 written here. Therefore, x plus alpha by 2 equal to 0. Therefore, x equal to 2n pi minus. If second factor sin x minus alpha by 2 equal to 0, then x minus alpha by 2 equal to n pi, or x equal to 2n pi plus alpha. Now try to combine these two results. X equal to 2n pi minus alpha, x equal to 2n pi plus alpha. Cos x equal to cos alpha. Then x equal to, you will get 2n pi plus minus alpha. Means general solution of the equation cos x equal to cos alpha, we can write as x equal to 2n pi plus minus alpha. Sec x equal to sec alpha is same as cos x equal to cos alpha. Therefore, solution is same, and result you will get x equal to 2n pi plus minus alpha. Now next, if tan x equal to tan alpha written, then transfer left side, convert in sin cos, sin x upon cos x minus sin alpha upon cos alpha. By taking LCM, sin x cos alpha minus cos x sin alpha upon cos x cos alpha. Cross multiply 0 into this denominator equal to 0. The remaining part is sin x minus alpha upon this result, or sin x minus alpha equal to 0. If sin x minus alpha equal to 0, then here we are using formula. This part is clear. By first you take LCM, after that identity is there. Sin x minus y you have covered. Sin x cos y minus cos x sin y. Same identity we are using here. Sin x cos alpha minus cos x sin alpha means sin x minus alpha. Denominator no change. Cross multiply, denominator cancel out. The remaining part is sin x minus alpha equal to 0. Then x minus alpha equal to n pi as formula. Then x equal to n pi plus alpha. Therefore, general solution of the equation tan x equal to tan alpha, we can write x equal to n pi plus alpha. If cot x equal to cot alpha given, it is same as tan x equal to tan alpha, and therefore we can write solution of cot x equal to cot alpha is also as x equal to n pi plus alpha. Now next, if sine square x equal to sine square alpha given, then any student can think it is same as sine x equal to sine alpha, because if we take square root of both sides, you will get sine x equal to sine alpha, but it is wrong. Because if you take square root, sine square x equal to sine square alpha, if you are taking square root, then sine x equal to plus minus sine alpha, means you will get two equations. One is sin x equal to sin alpha and second is sin x equal to minus sin alpha. So therefore, without taking square root, I am going to cover here the solution. Because if you take square root, it will become two equations, then both you solve and find out x in terms of alpha. It becomes a lengthy process. Therefore, first step, multiply by 2 in both sides. Then multiply by minus sign and subtract from 1. 1 minus 2 sin square alpha equal to 1 minus 2 sin square alpha. Now, 1 minus 2 sin square a, I have formula, remember, that is equal to sin 2a or cos 2a. Sin 2a you covered formula 2 sin a cos a, and cos 2a there are three identities: cos square a minus sin square a, 2 cos square a minus 1, and third is 1 minus 2 sin square a. Here 1 minus 2 sin square a means 1 minus 2 sin square x written, that is equal to cos 2x, and RHS also cos 2 alpha. Now you can apply trigonometry equation same as cos x equal to cos alpha. You covered if cos x equal to cos alpha, then x equal to 2n pi plus minus alpha. Same formula apply here. 2x equal to 2n pi plus minus 2 alpha divided by 2, x equal to n pi plus minus alpha. Therefore, you can write if sin square x equal to sin square alpha given, then directly you can write solution as x equal to n pi plus minus alpha, where n belongs to z. Now next, if cos square x equal to cos square alpha given, same process. If we take square root, you will get two equations. It is a long process. Because always in mathematics you should select a shortcut method, a shortcut process, not a lengthy path. From there are two places, first A and B. A to B you should reach from directly here. You should not move from here a long process. Same pattern here. So first we multiply by 2 in both sides. Then subtract 1 from both sides. And then again formula you are getting cos 2x equal to cos 2. And now solution is same as previous one. Means 2x equal to 2n pi plus minus 2 alpha, or x equal to n pi plus minus alpha. In general solution of equation cos square x equal to cos square alpha, you are getting x equal to n pi plus minus alpha. I hope one thing you can observe here, this solution is same as sin square x equal to sin square alpha. In both cases you are getting same solution. You can remember this. When it was sin square x equal to sin square alpha given, or cos square x equal to cos square alpha, in both cases you will get x equal to n pi plus minus alpha. Now next task, just solve or find out what happen if tan square x equal to tan square alpha given. Tan square x equal to tan square alpha, 1 plus in both sides, and 1 plus tan square x equal to, so remember the formula, sec square x. Sec square x equal to sec square alpha. Now sec square x reciprocal both sides, 1 upon cos square x. You can write cos square x equal to cos square alpha. Then multiply by 2, subtract 1, and then again you are getting cos 2x equal to cos 2 alpha. 2x equal to 2n pi plus minus 2 alpha, or x equal to n pi plus minus alpha. And again third time you are getting same solution. is tan square x equal to tan square alpha, then x equal to n pi plus minus alpha. So that is easy to remember. Whenever given sin square x equal to sin square alpha, or cos square x equal to cos square alpha, or tan square x equal to tan square alpha, solution is same as x equal to n pi plus minus alpha. Now, some questions. Find the principal solution of 2 cos x equal to root 3. Here cos x equal to root 3 by 2. And cos x equal to root 3 by 2 means cos pi by 6. Now, pi by 6 means cos 30 degree. Because whenever pi is written in terms of angle, pi means 180 degree. If pi is 180 degree, 180 upon 6 means 30 degree. And in class 10th you have covered cos 30 equal to 1 of root 3 by 2. Cos x equal to root 3 by 2 means cos 30 degree as cos pi by 6. Since positive sign written, the cos in first quadrant pi by 6, second quadrant cos negative, third quadrant cos negative, and fourth quadrant cos is positive. Because trigonometric positive and negative sign, I hope all of you know. First quadrant all positive, second quadrant sine and its reciprocal positive, third tan and cot positive, and fourth cos and sec positive. In fourth quadrant we can write 2 pi minus pi by 6, or cos pi by 6, cos 11 pi by 6 is x equal to pi by 6 or 11 pi by 6. Hence, principal solution of equation 2 cos x equal to root 3 or pi by 6 or 11 pi by 6. Now I ask you, tell me the general solution. Can you find? For general solution, it's easy. Cos x equal to cos pi by 6. Just apply formula. If cos x equal to cos alpha, then x equal to, I cannot remember now. You have to prepare. If cos x equal to cos alpha, then x equal to 2n pi plus minus alpha. Therefore, general solution we can write as x equal to 2n pi plus minus pi by 6. That is known as general solution of this equation. Second, here find general solution. Cos power 4x plus sin power 4x equal to 1 by 2. Now, as you observe the question, it becomes difficult for you. Cos power 4, how we can solve? What is the method? It is not difficult. Just think, apply your reasoning. Cos power 4x plus sin power 4x, we can write as cos square x plus sin square x whole square minus 2 sin square x cos square x. Because you open the bracket, the cos power 4x plus sin power 4x plus 2 cos square x sin square x minus 2 sin square x cos square x. Now, it is equal to 1. 1 minus 2 sin square x cos square x equal to 1 upon 2. Then multiply by 2 in both sides. 2 minus 4 sin square x cos square x equal to 1. Or 2 minus 4 sin square x cos square x, we can write 2 sin x cos x whole square. Now 2 sin x cos x formula, that is sin 2x. Sin 2a equal to 2 sin a cos a. Therefore, 2 minus sin 2a or sin 2x whole square equal to 1. Now 2 transfer right side, minus sin 2x whole square equal to 1 minus 2 equal to minus 1. Minus cancel out both sides, because 2 transfer right side. 2 transfer right side means 1 minus 2, which is equal to minus 1. And left side what remains? Minus sin. And 2 sin x cos x as sin 2x and whole square as it is. Which Then minus and minus cancel out. What remains? Sin square 2x equal to 1. And 1 is the value of sin 90. And 90 we can write as pi by 2d. Since here is square written, to 1 also we can write as 1 square. It implies sin pi by 2 whole square. Now apply the identity. Which formula? If sin square x equal to sin square alpha, then x equal to n pi plus minus alpha. Therefore, 2x equal to n pi plus minus pi by 2, or x equal to n pi by 2 plus minus pi by 4. For different values of n, you will get different value of x. Therefore, you can write general solution of the equation is x equal to n pi by 2 plus minus pi by 4. So this part is clear. Or once more, I want to repeat here कि sin square 2x equal to sin square pi by 2 written. In previous slide, I have covered formula कि sin square x equal to sin square alpha, then x equal to n pi plus minus alpha. In place of x, 2x written. 2x equal to n pi plus minus pi by 2. Divide by 2 and reject by getting. Some questions for practice. You have to find principal solution, which is very easy. To sin x minus 1 equal to 0, sin x equal to 1 by 2. And after that, values of x you have to write. Second, general solution you have to write root 3 tan x minus 1 equal to 0, tan x equal to 1 upon root 3. After that, you have to find general solution. Sin 2x plus cos x equal to 0. Here, hint, you can write sin 2x by formula 2 sin x cos x. After that, solve it. In fourth question, 2 sin square x plus 3 cos x equal to 0. For solving it, one hint I want to give you. In place of sin square x, write down 1 minus cos square x. After that, try to solve it. And fifth and last question, sin x plus sin 7x equal to sin 4x. In LHS, first you apply formula sin c plus sin d. After that, arrange and solve it. In this process, these 5 questions you have to complete and give the answer.